Hey everybody, welcome to Aunnie's Place. Today we're going to do Friday for Scrapfest 2013 at MOA. I'll go through the make and takes today and share a couple experiences. And I think that's it. We'll just kind of chat a little bit. Saturday's going to be a little longer because that was a long day. I'm kind of... Okay. Whoever picked this puppy for advertising, kudos, my friends, kudos. That looks like a little Mastiff puppy and he's adorable. Oh my gosh. I forget what this is even for. Archivers Memories. Some about Memory Lab, but yeah. Oh, shoo, boo, boo, boo. So cute. This is what we get. Scrapfest. This is our itinerary. I need to get my readers out. And I got some cool new readers. My friend Michelle picked them out. I'm going to show you them quick because they're bad. Check these out. Huh? We're like rocking Aunnie now, huh? Instead of just the other ones. And I got one more. Check them. You don't wear glasses, it might as well be cool, right? These match. Let's go with these. Alright. The fun of getting older. Alright, so Scrapfest, that gives you the date, MOA. And this is their logo. And then inside it will tell you a little bit of advertising, but mostly what's going on. These are the stores at the mall that will give you discounts during this Scrapfest because they know we're all just a bunch of women there having a great time. So shop, then the crops. So these are crops you can do. They're run Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. We did do a crop Saturday night, and I will talk about that in the Saturday video. A lot of different companies, and then they usually have the owner or some kind of rep hosting it. And then learn, these are different demonstrations. They're usually held right outside the Archivers building, the Archiver store. So that's kind of what that is. This is the layout of the first floor of the Mall of America, and so then it's so teeny, I doubt you can see it, but you'll see these little dots here, numbers, and it will say which distributor is at that number, so you know where to find them. What's interesting this year is the anchor stores, each of the courtyards, like Sears here, Bloomingdale's is gone, but Bloomie's was here, there's Macy's and Nordstrom. So each of the courts had something in their area, and this year only this one did, the empty one, so it was kind of interesting. Until... oh, Beast decided to join us until the crops. They did hold crops, like ours was in Sears Court. In here, you open this up. Ooh, look at all the business going on there. So these are all the classes you can take. The classes run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And nobody. I'm moving the camera. Like the Tim Holtz class, Teresa Collins, Heidi Swap, they teach classes. I'm not sure who all teaches, but you can meet most of these people. I met some nobody. I met some great people. And then the schedule, like what time the mall stores are open, what time you can get in, what time the vendor starts, all that's on this page. And then a little bit of advertising because the MOA has got this big Circus du Soleil thing going on. And then, what is this one? I don't remember. Honey, stop it. So this is the make and take that I kind of showed you in the other video for $2. Let's see. World's largest scrapbook page, which we did do. And I'll show you that because I worked on that Saturday, so that'll be in the Saturday part. Different demos, and then the sales, then advertising, and the cute puppy. Okay, so this is kind of your itinerary. You have this with you all the time, so you know what's where, because it gets a little confusing. And we'll get started with the make and takes. So I'm going to open up to the page that tells me the distributors, because it's hard to remember everything that we did. Project Life was there, and they were paired with American Crafts right by each other. So it was kind of cool. Oh, the sun's just peeking through. Project Life gave out these, kind of demonstrated how their system worked. This is for the big one, obviously, the 12 by 12. The 3 by 4, I believe these are 3 by 4 card size. And then the 4x6. I do not have any Project Life, so I was kind of intrigued by this. I watched some of your videos. They're very cool. Kind of tells how to do it. She said this one is not a good example. I'll show you another one. She did say that each of their cards can either go horizontal or vertical. This one down here, the Scrapfest one, kind of reflects that. You grab that out. And their top pocket opening, which I really like. Okay, so here's a horizontal one. And then you'd flip it around, and it's the vertical. Okay? Super cool. I'm intrigued by this. I like the concept of Project Life. It's fast. Ding, 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 ding. It just reminds me too much of the old style photo albums. So I'm not too sure that I'll get into this a lot. I like it, but not quite sure. Here's another good example of this one here. Let me get it out there. Some of these are a little snug. That one is, this was the best, and that is vertical. We flip it over, boop, horizontal. So pretty cool. Touch that back in there. Let's see. I did stuff this. I have a 3-ring binder that I was going to put this in, and it is too long this way. So that was interesting. I know most companies will have theirs, whether it's the holes or the size. Something will be a little bit different, so it does not fit in a competitor's album. So that's about that. Project Life, Becky Higgins. I don't know enough about it to know who Becky Higgins is. There was a couple classes with Project Life. I did not get to them. They were already booked by the time I got to the classes. That's my fault. Registration started earlier than I thought. And so like Tim Holtz, Teresa, a bunch. Anyway, I don't want to name too many names, but a bunch of them were full. Snap, all of them. So that's Project Life. Then American Crafts, they had, what was it? I think 4 different vendors. I remember Pebbles was in there. Gosh, I'm sorry, I don't remember all of them. And they did this, which is really cool. We made one of these each day, so they're matchbook albums. So there's different papers in here from the different lines. In the way. So if you're not familiar with what a matchbook album is, this closes and opens just like a matchbook. See? And that's all the way around. Just like that. It was super easy to make. I had not made one before. Piece of cake. Once you got the concept down, it was very cool. This may be another one where I'll do a demo on it, and it was very, very cool. So what you do, you stand in line, so they give you some paper. So they gave us a couple paper packs to go through, the women, and there was one gentleman, I think he was the manager, the owner, he wouldn't own all the 5 companies, he's the manager, and they were so funny and so very nice working there, so kudos to American Crafts and Project Life for the people you sent to run your booth. Very cool, especially the dark-haired lady. You were so sweet, and that man was very funny. Yeah, very cool. So then you take, these are long ones, see? So they're long like this one. And I didn't measure these, so I apologize, I don't know how long they are. They look like probably, what, a 4x12? So these ones you fold in half separately. That is a single one that we took out of a paper pack. Then these are folded again in half, and etc. So it continues down the line. You do not punch, so you set this long one aside because that's your cover. So you take the rest of these and you punch. Then you take your edging, fold it in half, punch. Then you take this one separately, punch, and then you put it all together, run a ribbon through it, put some strings on with your tags, boom, fold it up, matchbook album. Decorations. It's beautiful. And so this I did with the chevron print. I was going to do the typewriters, and then I kind of was peer pressured to do the chevron, which I'm okay with because there's my typewriters. Okay. American Crafts. So I remember Pebbles. I'm sorry I can't remember the other 3. I can picture they have beautiful scrapbook layouts. Oh, I just go on and on. Okay. This is by one of my faves, Simple Stories with the snap line. These 2 that were working there were hilarious. And I'll get to them more on Sunday. But very funny guys. So kudos. You're hilarious. Oh, I didn't grab the buttons. So we collect buttons while we're at these companies too. Whoever didn't give out buttons, you should, because we all try to collect them. It's like what we gotta do. And don't run out of buttons, because then we all talk about how that company ran out of buttons, so we're not gonna go there, but we'll go to the other place to get their button. That's silly, I know. We'll go through that later. Okay, so what this is some white cardstock, and that's folded in half. Then we have some pretty paper here, and you have selections to pick from. So they'll give you the white cardstock. All this is pre-cut. You really don't cut too much. And you pick what color this you want, what color this, and then so you'll fold this up, stick it on there, tie the ribbon on. They'll give you a choice of stickers to pick from. They showed us how to cut this an easier way, way easier than I was doing. Well, I don't know, way easier. More precise the way they showed me, so I wasn't like lopsided as much with that. Super easy to make. It was cute, and you could put a gift card in there or what have you. A little piece of paper, see? That's too big to fit in there, but yeah, gift card or a little note to your friend, what have you. So that's that. And that was Simple Stories, and they were promoting Snap, of course, and I love Snap. Oh my gosh, I cannot get enough Snap. Then this was Basic Gray. So that's the cardstock we used. Pretty cool chevron on this side. And again, everything's cut out. So you just fold your card, and then you pick what colors you want. And they had, I think, 3 or 4 styles of cards you could make with different, not shapes, different sizes. So I chose the one with the 4 rectangles. I think my friend did 2 rectangles, so there's different options, which is good. Women like to pick stuff, so that's good. And you pick your colors, what you want, and then I want the lemonade, so I made the lemonade card. So this is how this turned out. I think it's very cute. And it's fall, but I'm like, I missed summer already, and we've only been gone a week. Alright, next one, Spellbinders. This was rather interesting. So what they did is they put this on their bags, and I do appreciate getting the bag to put my card in. I know that is extra money, and my card didn't get all messed up, and everything was together. It was in one place. I also like that you have this, I cannot recall what this is called, but this scan bar, so you can scan it to go to this site. It also helped me remember who the company was. I saw the S and went, oh yeah, that was Spellbinders. Just by a quick glance. I didn't have to analyze the card. I did with Basic Gray. I had to actually look at the my notes to see who made, or who that card, where I made it, sorry. And I like this information. It's great. Okay, so here's what we did at Spellbinders. This. Is that so intricate? It's amazing. And what we did was cut out the leaves in the Spellbinder unit, ink them, cut them out, embossed them, and inked them with stamping ink. That's what we did. They had the rest of the card ready to go for us. I'm like, way to promo your product. Very good. And I kept these, because they're kind of fun. You can put a card, or put some cardstock behind that, or behind that, and put these on a different card, kind of cut them out. And it says, heartfelt thanks. And you can see another Spellbinder back in the background here. And they're a cute card. Little Happy Thanksgiving cards. And that's the inside. And I'm not sure what the blue is, but so what they've taken is a rectangle Spellbinder, cut it, or folded it in half, excuse me, and put it over. So this part was folded over and put on this part. And then this is another Spellbinder, the cream color. The leaves are. The blue must be. And it looks like it's embossed. And it looks like here's another Spellbinder die cut that was folded in half over the cream color die cut. It's wrapped with some jute, a little clothespin stamp. Very cute. I love it. I'm going to try to, well, I need to get on the site because the directions she said were at this website. That's why it's on there. Usually, beyond knowing exactly what Spellbinder die it is, you can analyze these and kind of break them down. Adorable. Super cute. Okay, the last one for Friday is Graphic 45. This was, no, it's not the last one. It's second to the last one. They were doing, let's see, Friday they were doing steampunk spells. This was a tag of this color, and it went down to here. We folded it up to create a pocket. Like so. Let me pull these out. I put this on here. There's an, you can see, well, not really, there's so much on here. There is some cardstock behind the lady here. The lady is a sticker. Then these are chipboard pieces and then another chipboard on there. They're not really even chipboard. They're thin like, really like paper. The middle, that middle piece right here, that is chipboard. This is definitely chipboard. And then it's tied with a tag. And what was nice is they already had set the eyelet in there. Last year, people kept putting their ties on, pulling, ripping it right out. That happened to a lot of people. I haven't secured this yet. The graphic 45, I didn't even finish them all. We ended up going there every day. The line, I think, takes us an hour and a half to get through. This Friday might have been a 2-hour day, or pretty close to it. Way too long. Because you're just glue, 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 glue. And why it takes so long, I don't know. But, yeah. Well, Graphic 45 is one of the hottest companies that everybody has to get to. This is one of the tags. And that says, Authentic Witch's Brew. And then Vintage Voyeurs. So that's chipboard piece. Here's the other side with that lady again. And that goes right in here. We cut the Beware out of paper. And I put that little chipboard on there. I was just gonna, it was like, I suppose like a 3x3 or 3x4. And then she goes, cut it out, it'll be cool. Okay, and it was cool. That was the back side. And I love the raven, of course, because I love ravens. Nevermore. Little Edgar Allan Poe. And then, because I love bats, Wool of Bat. And that's the back side of that one. It was hard not to buy a bunch of this paper. It really was. Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, that reminds me, the movie Hitchcock was on last night. It was about Hitchcock, so I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I couldn't watch the whole thing last night, but it was very intriguing. Here's what we got. Graphic 45 always gives stuff out. And then I got their pin. So these are stickers, and these are from the Steampunk Spells line. And then, so we have, what, 4 sets of letters, and then a bunch of just different words. That's what that looks like. And now we're to the last item. So Basil did layouts. And my friend was more into cards, and I'm good either way. So we made a Christmas one at Basil. That's what that looks like. We didn't get over there again, but the reverse side, if you were to flip these and then lay it out a little bit different, and I think she had, oh, it's right here. Let me pull that out, actually. She was so sweet. She goes, get back in line again. You can do the other page. But okay, I want to move on, so I want some different stuff. And my friend wasn't as big as into the Christmas layouts, which is okay. She wanted to learn how to make cards. Okay, so this was one layout, and that's the layout we did, which is this one. And this is the same papers, only flipped, and then we could have made this layout. Very cute. So Friday was a blast, and then after the Scrapfest, vendors shut down. The stores stay open until 9 p.m. I want to say on Friday. So then we went bumming around, did a lot of people watching. We went up to Archivers, and that was just fun. I walked around, shop. We went and ate. And then went and just kind of hung out on second floor, because then you can look down over the rotunda. We watched the crop for a little while. Gosh, just bummed around, did some shopping, and then about 9, I think everybody shut down. Now Archivers will stay open till midnight because they have the crops going on. And that's probably about it for Friday. So it was very fun. It was a long day. We got home because it's a long drive home. And then it was, gosh, I don't think we got to bed till like 1 in the morning, and then we had to be back up at 5:30 Saturday morning to get back down there. So I think if you live, you know, a couple hours away or so from Mall of America, get a hotel. We were so tired we got home, then But it's super fun. Okay, so I'll do another video and show Saturday's stuff. Alright, thanks for watching, Aunnie. Please, take care.